everybody, how are you doing? It feels like it has been a minute since I actually did a video on YouTube. Yes, it's been forever. So, something recently happened to me over the past couple of months, like weeks actually. Things have just been going, a certain kind of way, and so I decided to go Hollywood style and book a trip. Yes, a last minute trip where I don't have to think about anything. I literally just have to turn up and have fun, and I've decided to do that. And I'm going to where my money can carry me. I'm going to Benin Republic, yes guys, and I decided to take you guys on this journey with me. So it's going to be a 4 day trip, and I'm not going by myself, which is one of the reasons why I actually booked it. Somebody actually did the planning. My own job was just to turn up. And so I turned up. I'm going to Benin Republic with the Globe Trotters. They're doing the whole planning. It's a group trip. I'm going with nobody I know, so I'm gonna make some new friends. I'm gonna go explore. For the whole 4 days, I'm gonna give you guys the gist. I'm gonna show you guys how it went down. So you guys should just stay tuned and have fun. Okay, so before I even go into anything, I think I should give you guys some things that were actually necessary. The number one thing they asked for was our passports, international passports, and then they also asked for yellow card. Yes, guys, I didn't have a yellow card before now, so I had to go and get it, and it was actually really easy to get. Just walk into, which is why I don't get why people actually do this thing where they actually forge it. You can literally get it very easily. Walk into the clinic. There's a clinic that actually does this in Lagos State, beside the airport actually. So just walk in there, tell them you want a yellow card, hold a copy of your passport either on your phone digital or the passport page that they always ask for. Yeah, hold that either on your phone digital, or you actually hold on to the passport itself. They'll do the photocopy and everything. To get the yellow fever vaccine, it was actually 3,000 naira, but then I got it with the polio vaccine, because they didn't just give yellow fever, they gave yellow fever and polio. And yellow fever is for life, while polio is like you have to do it every year. But yeah, I got those two vaccines. I already have my COVID card, but I don't think it's necessary anymore, but still. Yeah, so those were things that were actually necessary for the trip. I've done my packing, so I think what is going to happen is I'm going to just take you guys on the rest of the journey on how day one goes, and what else is, any other thing that comes up, you hear it in the voiceover. So yeah guys, get ready to follow me to Benin. Guys, I had to wake up so early for this trip. I was so tired, I cannot lie. It's been a while I had to do this, but I didn't mind. We had to meet up at National Stadium, and so we had to get there by 6:30. We eventually left by around 7. We had 2 vehicles that took us to the place. There was a car and a bus. All of them were actually air conditioned, so it was fine. We stopped over at Badagry so that we could actually stretch our legs after like some 2 hours. The journey itself actually took about 2-3 hours before we got to the border itself, because of the customs and the rest. But when we got to the border, we stopped over also at where we could change our money after the border protocols and everything. Let me just let you know, Naira and Sefa are not very great. Then aside from that, we entered into Benin and then started our journey to Porto Novo. Yes, because that was actually where our destination was. We didn't go to a hotel immediately. We decided to stop over at La Grande Mosque. This place is apparently a very old mosque. I think it was 19th century. It was built in the 19th century, but it's extremely picturesque. You could actually see how old it is when you actually get close to it, because of the way the walls are, the paint is. But it was a beautiful place. The pictures I took there were amazing. And then we didn't go back to hotel. Still, we went to Songhai Center. Now this place apparently makes everything from scratch. I'm talking dairy, I'm talking poultry, I'm talking fishery. They have everything and they make it from scratch. Every product they produce is actually made from scratch. Nothing is wasted in this place apparently. So they took us on a tour of the place and told us exactly when it was built, what they do there. I won't lie, the tour was long. It was extremely long. We got tired of it after a while because we were already tired from the journey. That one took about 5 hours, and then we came for this straight up. I won't lie, we're all a bit tired, but we all enjoyed it till the end. We got to see a lot of things, a lot of animals, the process itself. It was educational, but it was tiring. Anyway, when we were all done, because obviously we were extremely tired, we decided to stop and get some food. Now, they didn't want anything too different from what Nigerians, usually eat. So we decided to just enter there. They have an African kitchen. So we decided to go there to go and get our food. Now, when we got there, there were different things they had, but I ordered this pork sauce. this sauce actually tasted like pepper soup. I won't lie, it tasted like I was eating pork pepper soup. The green thing on it was actually like ayamase, but granola was used to make it instead of red oil, if you guys understand. I obviously did not touch the onions because I don't like onions in my food, but it was totally nice. I actually did enjoy that for day one. We then finally went to our accommodation, and I have to say, our accommodation was giving everything it was supposed to give. It was so African, extremely picturesque. They have this beautiful poolside that when you take your pictures there, you look amazing. The interior was so African. Honestly, I felt very at ease here, very beautiful. And the service, oh my god, their service was really nice. Obviously, I did not stay in one place. I went to Waka because I needed to explore my location. We went to go get food, and the spaghetti was everything, guys. Hi guys, so it's day 2 of my trip to Benin, and we are about to leave. We're heading to Cotonou today. Yes, so I'm hoping you guys actually get to see what goes down today. And so yeah, let's get right into it. So day 2 started with us saying goodbye to our accommodation in Porto Novo. I was a bit sad because I really liked this place, but it was fine. They gave us breakfast before we left, so it was really good. And then we started our journey to Ouidah, actually. So we're going to Ouidah. We had to stop over because we needed to stretch our legs. That journey to Ouidah was actually very long, and I used that opportunity to kind of see the streets, buy some corn. Yes, we have corn in Nigeria, but I still bought it in Cotonou, and honestly, it was actually fresher and tastier. I don't know why, maybe it's just me. And then I bought some other things, and it was really cool. And then we arrived at our first tour destination. Now this place apparently is what they call the Python Temple, because they have pythons and they actually worship these things. So we got some ideas on what they do there, and we got to get into the pythons accommodation, if I can call it that. We got to see the pythons. We even got the chance to actually carry these things. It was cool, I won't lie. They had some arts and crafts store, but we're told to just hold on, just so that we don't spend our money there, because we were still going to arts market the next day, so it didn't make sense. We were supposed to go to the Lemusi, I don't know how to pronounce this, but unfortunately it was locked when we got there, so I just took a picture of the outside. But you see that street where it's on, they're like different art galleries there. It's like everybody's competing over there, and I really liked that because the street just looked overly artistic, and then you could just walk into any one of them and take pictures. But these ones were more like modern art, like things you actually see in modern times. But I really liked what I saw. I got to actually walk around. I got to actually experience their own kind of art. It was fun. It was something you'd see in Lagos State, honestly, but I did still like it, maybe because I'm a big art person. Now we finished from there and decided to go on our next journey. We were going to the point of no return. Now if you watch The Woman King, you would know exactly what I am talking about. Now this place apparently is where the slaves were actually sold, and we walked with them to the point where they actually get on the ship. I got some souvenirs over there, and then we went to our next accommodation. Now this accommodation was a modern vibe, but it was extremely amazing for the price we paid. I did not expect it. This place is located in Cotonou, and it was really nice. It was giving class. It was giving classy. We were 2 in a room and then 4 in an apartment, but we got about 4 apartments. All of us were like totally together. It was really nice. It was giving a really nice vibe. We had everything was working. There was nothing that wasn't working, and everything was available. And the coolest thing, it had this really cool rooftop view where you could see nightlife, and I actually spent a lot of time here, and it was just amazing to be able to see this view. As usual, I took a stroll and got some stuffs, and then I got back and ended the day. Hi guys, so it is day 3 of today's vlog. We're still in Benin Republic, and today we're going to Cotonou to go and do our general work. Yesterday was Ouidah, today's Cotonou. So I'm going to give you guys the gist, so you guys should just hold on and let's dive right into it. Okay, so it's day 3 and we decided to start the day off with breakfast, and I honestly think it was one of my highlights of that day because I got to see, you call it sapa food as far as I'm concerned, because it's like roadside food, but it tasted amazing. Now I came to love their spaghetti while I was here, and especially when you mix it with my mayo like I did in day one. But this one was given everything, and I tried it with bread because they always give bread with it. So apparently you could eat three of them together. And guys, I was shocked because I actually liked it. Yes, I now have that weird food combination, and it was totally worth it. I know that now I'm going to actually try to make it by myself because I have gotten hooked to it. And so after that, we decided to leave and go to see our different places in Cotonou. So apparently we missed some places the day before because of the fact that we were tired and time was not on our side. So we decided to go to these places on this day. Now, we went to this island part, because I'm going to call it like the VI Ikoyi side of Benin Republic. This place was tush compared to the places we're coming from. It was giving VI Ikoyi vibes, you know, rich people kind of vibes. And this was the place we're going to. All right, so we're on our way to, I don't know where we're going to. We're going somewhere sharp. So the rest of the team has gone forward. So yeah, this is where I am. So I obviously figured we were going to the abandoned plane later, but it was kind of cool to actually just see it, a plane that was abandoned. Obviously, it was a normal plane, but it was just cool to actually see it. We were allowed to go into the cockpit to actually take pictures. Videos were not actually allowed, so I just got one when I got in before I heard that. But then it was really cool to see. After which, we left there and went to our next location. By the way, can I just say that Cotonou is actually really pretty. It actually gives the vibes I supposed to give. Now, at this point, we went to the Amazon statue. Now, as I said, if you've watched Woman King, you would kind of have an idea of what this statue is about. But if you've not watched it, go and watch it so you understand. Anyway, after that, we went on our next journey. Now, we actually saw this mural. This mural was extremely long but extremely pretty. I feel like I was immersed in it for a bit because the art was giving different things, and I was just like really like immersed in it. Anyway, from there we went to the arts and crafts market, guys. Yes, this is where they got me because I spent my money here. I won't even lie, I spent a lot of money here and it was totally worth it. Guys, don't believe me, I was actually pricing in French. Like, you needed to see me giving prices in French. Like, I could respond in French. That's when I knew that all my basic education and the money they spent to me was not in vain. But it was totally cool. You could literally get any form of souvenir, clothes and jewelry for, you know, people that you came, you know how it is now, you come to a foreign country, you must carry something back. You could get anything over there. After which, we went to Bab's Dock. Now, I didn't really know what this place was about till I actually got there. But it was actually a lake, and then, you know, we had to pass through this really cool mangrove when we're going. It was serene, it was beautiful. And guys, when we actually arrived at the place, I realized that this place is a big tourist attraction because there were so many tourists there, different tourists. You know, we had Nigerians, you had Europeans, you had Americans, you had Chinese, you had Indians. There were just so many people there, and everybody was of a different race. It was totally cool to see. Now, this place actually has this really fancy, and I say fancy in quotes because it's not exactly what you call, you know, it's not what we would call a fancy in Nigeria, but it was a fancy restaurant where they actually serve expensive food and drinks. Obviously, as I said, a lot of tourists are there, but I wouldn't lie, the restaurant itself was not the highlight of the place itself was my highlight. From the accommodations that are there, how they actually look, to the animals that you could actually pet, to the serene environment. Kayaking was actually free. You could do kayaking if you wanted. I wasn't going to do that because I don't want to drown. I did sailing, however, and I did enjoy it for a bit and then I wanted to go back to land, but I did enjoy it. It was kind of nice to actually see. As I said, the food wasn't exactly the best. I wouldn't say I was impressed with what I saw. It tasted like mid, like something you get in Lagos mainland, but it wasn't terrible, guys. It's just because I eat a lot out, so I kind of have a higher taste, right? But it wasn't bad. After which, you could actually take pictures there. The pictures I actually took were also really good. It was fun, I wouldn't lie. Bab's Dock was just more calming, more compared to the walking up and down we did all day. Bab's Dock was like a calmer version of it. think it will end there, right? Well, no, we decided to go to the beach, guys, to go and relax on the beach. But we didn't really spend a lot of time. I think we spent about an hour there because it was like, obviously we had spent a lot of time outside already, so everybody was really tired. But I am actually glad I went to the beach because I got to find, you know how hard it is to find a kite in Nigeria? I finally got one that was very affordable, and I got to fly a kite on the beach and enjoy their beach environment, the serene environment. I honestly did have fun on the beach. After that, we did not end there, guys. No, we went for ice cream. Yes, we went for gelatos, baby, and it was worth it. I liked it. I got the mint ice cream and it was worth it. As you can see, we ended day 3 excited. By the way, this was all my haul from that day, but day 3 was totally worth it, and that was the end of our tours. So guys, this is the last day. We're going back to Lagos today. I'm actually really sad about this because I was really enjoying myself this period. It's been a hell of a trip, I cannot even lie. So we're going back to Lagos today, and I guess I would give you guys the full gist in a bit. It has been one experience I feel everybody should actually have. We got to really explore, not just stay in the beach resort or something. We really saw the sights, and so you guys can see it was a thrilling experience. I highly recommend group trotters if you guys are actually going for your trips because they planned everything to the T. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys soon. Thank you guys so much for watching videos at this point. Thank you. Like, subscribe, and share.